Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Chatter.
Where we talk about nothing. You know, kind of like Seinfeld. He said, let's make a show about nothing. That's what we do. We just talk about nothing.
Well, first and foremost, I want to give all thanks to God because I do give all thanks to God for everything, you guys included.
He likes to speak of religion. I myself do not speak of religion. Now, that does not mean I am or am not a religious person. I prefer to keep my religious and political beliefs to myself. So you will never hear me speak of religion on this channel or my other one, which you probably already know. Him, on the other hand, will probably speak of it a lot. He is very open. I am not.
I'm pretty open about it.
I also want to address the last video. People thought there was something wrong with me. I do want to say that I have, you have to understand my humor is extremely deadpan.
I never know if I'm even funny or not. She never laughs at me.
I can tell the funniest joke or listen to the funniest joke and not crack a smile.
It's true.
So just know that there is nothing wrong with me at all at this very moment. I am normal right now. You might be used to seeing me on my other channel when I have new yarn. It makes me a little excited.
I always said, to be a yarn scheme because of the excitement she feels for the yarn. You know, I'm kind of jealous of that yarn excitement. But yeah, she's fine. This is just how we are together.
I have a very deadpan. You don't really know. I'm just sarcastic most of the time, but you don't know it. You know, it's just like,
it's all peace and love and harmony over here, for sure.
Assume that it's just
all is well.
Always know all is well. Yeah.
I think a lot of times though that people just try to make things up to try to sow little seeds of discord, you know, like a little dark dandelion in your garden of peace. And I want to think of this place as a garden of peace because we don't want to have separation between friends, and we're all friends here. We want this place to be a peaceful place where we can all come together and grow in understanding and learn together and, you know, have fun together. We don't want to have little dark dandelions perpetuating lies trying to separate everybody. So I just feel like the rules of the garden are we don't spread rumors and we don't say things that are untrue, or else you'll just get plucked right up like a dandelion. And
you gotta have the dandelions. Even the dark ones. Wouldn't be the same without them. I know my life wouldn't be.
Well, I just pluck them right up.
Just think how different my life would be if I never encountered any dark dandelions on my other YouTube channel. It would be sad. I don't think I would want to live a life where people were not mean to me.
I don't know. You gotta
through YouTube.
I understand that too because it helps you grow, but you also have to have rules in your kingdom. If this is your place to express yourself.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, see? There we go. I had no idea.
Who wants to sit there and be belittled and called names and all the time? That was it. Come on now, you knew that was sarcastic.
You know, it's supposed to not hurt because it really is made of nothing. It's emptiness, you know. It's vanity, and it's something deceitful that's empty, and it's not supposed to hurt because it's really literally made of nothing. But it does hurt.
What does hurt? What are you talking about?
Take it into consideration. Sometimes the things that people say, and especially whenever it's a lie and you feel like you have to defend yourself, but you don't have to, you know, because the truth always reveals.
It's water. It's just water off the duck's neck, or the duck's back, is that what it is?
Yeah, if you want to be nice about saying it. There's no sweat off anything.
I don't let people's comments bring me down. Not in public, anyways.
No. Maybe
when I shut the camera off when nobody knows. But then nobody knows. Do they? So no one's comments ever affect me. Not to the public eye. Do they affect you?
No, not at all.
Me neither.
if it doesn't align with the rules and the guidelines of the garden or the kingdom, however you want to metaphorically think about this place where we're at, then it doesn't belong. So I just expel it from the kingdom. I want it to be a place of peace and joy. So that's what it'll be.
Yeah, everybody wants that. Unfortunately, that's just not what everybody gets.
Well, we can have that here. So
no, we can't. All right, enough about that. Some people were asking about if we could talk a little bit about our puppies, because they haven't seen much of them other than their tails walking by once in a while.
Like shark tails.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, Clark's big. Yeah, our bloodhound Clark, he's good. He's 6. He'll be 7 this year.
Old man.
And yeah, that's old for a bloodhound.
He's a little overweight. He's about 135 pounds. And about 10 pounds of it's probably.
You should have seen him
sausage
trying to weigh Clark for what was that? I was trying to get an accurate weight for some flea medicine, a different flea medicine I was going to use.
Yeah, it took all I had just to
and he was lifting him up on a scale going, and Clark was like wiggling like a big fat roll of Jimmy Dean sausage. That's what he looks like.
Filled with water.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah. And Doug is doing good. Doug, he'll be 3 this year. Our standard poodle.
Already. I remember when he was little Kristoff, this little bitty brown puppy, and then all of a sudden he turned into like a frosted.
His name was Kristoff, and we got him as a puppy. We got him when he was 12 weeks old. He'll be 3.
And he was so chocolatey, wasn't he?
He was real dark, yeah. Now he's frosty.
One day I looked at him and it looked like there was like powdered sugar spilt all over him, and it wasn't coming off. I was like, "What is this, dog?" But then it was actually he just like had frosted tips all over him. It was weird. And one day it seemed like it was like that.
He prefers the company of humans over the company of animals in the house.
Yeah, he's really social, human social.
And of course, Georgie, we all know that Eric favors him, like so much that it's sickening.
Me?
Yes, that's what I said.
I favor Georgie so
I'm
much
like,
that it's
I don't
sickening.
know why you have a favorite dog. That's not cool. And he's over there forcing me to crochet him cashmere sweaters and stuff. And I said, that's not fair to the other animals.
It's completely fair. He's the little guy. It's only like just a few bucks in cashmere. It seems logical to make it for George.
But why is he your favorite? I don't understand it. Why shouldn't all the dogs be your favorite?
He's tiny and precious, and the other dogs are great big. They can fend for themselves. George seems like he can, but really he needs a...
Doug isn't that big. He's only about 55 pounds.
Doug's big enough. He can leap up like a deer and...
Well, George is not my... I don't have a favorite. I love them all equally. So I think having a favorite is sickening.
She is lying right now. George is her favorite. She's the one that
sickeningly
favors George and babies him to the fullest extent to where he just loves his mom. She can't go anywhere without George following. Like Mary had a little lamb. Like George is her little lamb.
Are you done? Because that is not true. I favor...
Look at her face. Don't let her deadpan stuff fool you.
I favor no animal over the other, and I think it's sickening that he does that. But yeah, George will be... he turned 2 in the beginning of the year. So, and then Edith and Francine, they turned 1 the same day George turned 2. Sheepadoodles. Francine has more doodle in her than Edith.
Yeah, Francine didn't really lose her black and white color. Edith started to turn like a grayish
color. Edith is like sheepdoggy gray.
Bluish color.
And they weigh about 70 pounds probably each. And then another one of Eric's babies is Freddy. The Bernedoodle. He's about 80 pounds. He just turned 1. Couple weeks ago.
Half blue eye, and the rest of his eyes are brown.
They might. If you watch my other channel, you might remember Freddy. He's a big boy now.
He's the marl color, like bluish, kind of like a, what is that? Everybody thinks he's a shepherd, an Australian
I don't know.
shepherd or something. Yeah.
We DNA tested him. He's, what was he, 78% standard poodle and the rest Bernese mountain dog. I'll tell you what, he's pretty poodly, but he's big. He's got the mouth of a mountain dog. His teeth are mighty scary. They look like a bear.
I was gonna say crocodile, but
yeah, they look like bear teeth. But he's nice as could be. I mean,
he's nice.
Super gentle.
When you're not a mole in the yard, he's real nice to you.
I mean,
he's down by your neck.
He's got his vices, but I mean, who doesn't? He likes to dig them up.
He's good at it.
That, you know, he knows he's good at it. That's why he does it.
Yeah, I tell him, good boy. He leaves it alone. I throw it out in the woods.
Yeah, I mean, Clark used to try it, but they just bite Clark, so he don't do it anymore.
Yeah, Clark yelped many times out there digging up moles. Well, don't give up.
And the 3 cats are doing good. Rob's 9. Steve is 8. Well, he'll be 8 in September.
It's Robert now. He's older. He's
Robert is 9, and Steve will be 8.
Well, then it's Steven.
Steven will be 8.
Stefan.
And Mabel is 4, and she still hates us.
She's still really tiny. She doesn't hate me.
She hates
comes right up to me, nuzzles right up to my chin.
Man, you're just
purrs.
so...
I mean, I developed a relationship with Mabel, and all it took was like chicken.
I mean,
chicken work.
Yeah, she'll let me pet her with chicken too.
No, without chicken now.
She doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't. Alex even said, "What are you trying to do? Steal Mabel away?" Because Mabel was being really nice to me, and I didn't have no chicken or nothing.
Only because she thought you had it. She doesn't like you, and she doesn't like me.
In the moment, she likes me.
I'll
take it.
What moment? What moment?
The moment she's not ripping
my face off. The moment you have chicken in your hand?
No, the moment she's not ripping my face off. She's nestling up to me.
Well, that's a rare moment. I've never seen a nestle or purr at you one time. Only Alex
you
have
can't
I've
see
ever
those
seen
things
that.
Because if you see him, you just be jealous. You just deny him.
I'd be jealous.
Yeah, that's why you don't see him. You just look away. You don't want to see him. It's jealousy.
I don't see him because they don't happen. You're telling fibs again. Everything he's saying is not true. Once again, it's not true.
This is totally true. Mabel loves me.
I mean...
I've got witnesses.
Who? Who are they?
Expressing her.
I've never heard...
Alex.
Alex?
He may not admit it. He might be on your
I
side.
asked Alex the other day if Mabel liked anybody. Specifically you. And he said no. She hated you more than anybody.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I believe this actually took place.
It did take place.
It's wrong though. Mabel loves me. Was she listening?
Mabel only loves Al and nobody else.
I've been hearing this. He's trying to plant those seeds in her mind. Next time I'm with her, she's gonna lash out at me.
Those seeds of hatred, they were in her mind when she was born.
Ingrained in her. When we found her in the bush, those were already there.
She loved me when I found her in the bush when she was this big. And then
I literally don't remember her loving anybody at that moment.
She did. She purred and ran up to me this big, and as soon as I brought her in the house, she hated me ever since. Like,
so
she's
just
like
had a microscopic amount bigger. She was mean.
She's like, yes, she brought me in. I hate this lady. Now I hate her. I'm in. I'm gonna go to this middle child and
I live here. I'll never leave it.
nuzzle up to him forever, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's it.
And now she's ingrained into the family.
Yeah. All I do is love her, but she hates me. But that's okay, because I'll continue to love her forever, and she'll continue to hate me forever. It's a love-hate relationship, but it works, you know.
But you're the bigger one in the relationship because you have the forgiveness in your heart.
You know, forgiveness is
it's painful. Because she doesn't forgive, you do.
No. I don't forget. You know, it's okay to forgive.
The scars remind you.
But yes, I never forget. I have the scars to always remember. And people see them on my YouTube channel when I do tutorials. They'll be like, oh, Mabel got you. Because I have cuts on my hand. And yes, it's always Mabel.
Oh, no. It's Greg too sometimes. I've seen Greg get you.
Greg is old. He's our Bonnie. He's old.
We have to check on him constantly because we'll go in there and he'll be on his side.
He falls.
like a fish trying to get back up, and we have to hurry up and help him up because he gets exhausted, and we have to really check him
Just so you know, Greg loves me more than anybody. He is blind and deaf, and the only reason that he bites me once in a while, and he doesn't even bite hard, is because when I try to stick my hand there slowly, he just gets scared because he can't see. And he thinks that, rabbits are prey. So
Do you think he loves you the most because he's blind and deaf and he can't see or hear you?
I think he loves me the most because I love him the most.
I'm just teasing. I know you love Greg. He's your little baby. And Greg is a trooper, man. This bunny,
He's spry.
the vet told us he was going to die like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he is still kicking.
They wanted to put him to sleep.
Yeah, and he's fine. Like, he's a little elderly, but he is still alive and he can still eat and drink, and he comes to the thing.
You're acting like he can't do anything. He's spry.
He's old for a rabbit, but
he is, but he's spry. He hops around and
he
does
eats
what
those fake corn cob things. Those things he eats
with the
like
berries
nothing.
and stuff
Yeah,
on them.
yeah.
I mean, he's a trooper, man.
He
He probably outlived me.
He's one tough bunny.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Go Greg.
I know.
I know. I cheer him on all the time because every day that I check on him and he's alive, I'm like, go Greg.
What? Do you do that when you check on me?
No.
Because Greg's going to outlive me. You don't come in
Greg's
here
gonna
and look at me and go, Crystal.
I do. If you want me to come in here with words of inspiration, as soon as you wake up, I'll be like, yes,
No, do you put a mirror
you woke up.
here in front of my nose or to see if I am breathing?
I don't have to do that. I can see if you're breathing or not. I don't look at you when you're sleeping. It's creepy.
That is creepy, and you probably do.
I don't.
I would find that something that you would do, and I would also find it really weird and creepy at the same time.
Well, I wouldn't do that. First off, I would have to come into your room in order to do that.
My doors are locked.
Her doors are locked. And she has the heater on. You don't want to come in here
And the lights on.
Shrivel up like SpongeBob and Sandy's Treato.
I lock my doors to keep my lights on for reasons that you don't need to know about. That you do know about, but for
I don't need
reasons
to fear of those monsters in my heart.
of monsters that I fear. But good thing that your favorite dog, George, sleeps with me.
I know. He is an attack dog. They said when we got his DNA, it said, "Do you want to know what 3 breeds your dog is?" And I knew it was going to be Yorkie, Maltese, and Pit Bull. I just knew it.
Yeah, he's got that pit bull in him.
He does. It's all in his head. He's like Scrappy.
Even
Scrappy-Doo.
though Eric favors him. Eric lets him sleep with me because Eric knows that I have my demons.
She has fears and anxieties, and I train him to kill. I train him to kill. George is a killer.
A long time ago. That's why I sleep with doors locked and lights on, and that's why I have to have a pit bull Morkie sleep with me, because the pit bull in him is crazy. He'll take out anybody. I mean, even though
she already has a wall of samurai swords and everything, just in case George backs down, because
I got a couple Glocks underneath my mattress, just in case.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding, I don't. And I don't have a wall of samurai swords. All I need is my Morkie / Pitbull George.
You're like the princess and the pea shooter.
Yeah. Princess and the pea shooter?
Yeah. Your fake Glock underneath your bed.
Fake.
It's an airsoft.
What's the matter? It still looks real. It don't have the orange tip on it.
It don't have the orange tip on it.
I'm joking. I don't even have a fake gun at all. That was just jokes. None of that was true. I don't have swords or a gun. All I need is George.
She has no swords.
I don't know.
She can't even use scissors without cutting herself. She don't need samurai swords.
All my scissors are dull, and I still cut
still
myself.
cut yourself.
I don't understand it. I cut myself on paper, foil,
anything that has
wax paper. I don't understand it.
Maybe it's a vitamin D deficiency where your skin doesn't have any sort of tensile strength.
I do have a vitamin D deficiency. I've had it for my whole life. I take vitamin D every single day. I don't know why. You know that. I mean,
I know. I'm scared to let you go outside.
I have monster bottles of it right here. I take it every day.
I fear the sharpness of a cold breeze could probably slice you up.
I can't go outside. I'll burn. I'm pale. I'm pale in nature. I'm not dark complected like you.
Dracula.
Plus, I have allergies. I can't breathe in the heat.
Does Dracula have vitamin D deficiency?
I would
He's
imagine.
got an iron deficiency.
He wouldn't have an iron deficiency.
When
He
he's
would
hungry.
have-
When he's hungry?
He would have an abundance of it, wouldn't he?
I don't know. He's pretty pale and he's pretty, like, lifeless.
You know, I don't think it's that I'm pale. I just think it's that you are dark complected.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah,
The contrast just makes you look paler?
yeah. And the light's shining right on
We're
me.
the opposite. We're yin and yang. You're
Mm-hmm.
light and I'm dark.
But, yeah, I
But
mean,
inwardly, I'm light and you're dark.
I'm not dark. What are you talking about?
We'll just by opposites, you know.
Why? Because I like the dark versus the light?
Yeah. You like the
Yeah.
dark spectrum of colors, of like dark ambiance. You like the dark scenario, and I like more of the light, bright scenario.
But I'm scared of the dark.
You scared in the dark, but you bask in it.
I sleep with my lights on.
Do you sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight?
We're going to call this one over. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Finite?
Remember,
Finished?
it's the Daily Chatter about nothing. I hope you've enjoyed. And please remember that I am very deadpan with my humor. And do not take anything that I said seriously. I
And
don't
also,
know.
please remember,
I don't know about him.
peace, love, and rock and roll.
Remember that I'm going to go make a video for my other channel. So go check it out later on, alright? Bye.
Do that.